after daylight savings time in the Western Hemisphere, which means we get an extra hour of sun after dinner, the way it should be. Anyways, I got nothing going on, so I'm gonna head down to Moab for 2 nights. FYI, as soon as daylight savings time changes, the hotels go from down here in price to here, and then they slowly start making their way up to way above that. So this is the last chance to get a $100 hotel that's really, really, really nice.
But I'm out on the road again. I'm on the road again. But I'm so tired of crying. But I'm out on the road again. I'm on the road again. I ain't got no woman just to call my special friend. You know, the first time I traveled out in the rain and snow, in the rain and snow. You know, the first time I traveled out in the rain and snow, in the rain and snow. I didn't have no pharaoh, not even no place to go. And my dear mother left me when I was quite young, when I was quite young. And my dear mother left me when I was quite young, when I was quite young. She said, Lord, have mercy on my wicked son. Don't you cry no more.
McFly, hello. That's the LaSalle Mountains. And this is just the Potash Road. We are leaving the Potash Farms. We're about 2.5 miles from Thelma and Louise Point. Good movie, actually, if you haven't seen it. And if you're a millennial, you probably haven't seen it. Gen Z, you probably never even heard of it. Alright, just to give you a close-up of what the road is like. It's actually flat. It's hard because it's this hard sandstone that you're on with some sand and rocks on it. It's not a bad road. Nothing you need to air down on, but because you got all the equipment to air down and air back up, you want to use it, right? That's why you drive around with them, with your fog lights and off-road lights on during the day and at night on city streets, because you want to get your money's worth out of it. Okay, so the official point, it's actually called Thelma and Louise Point, is over there where that group of people, 3 vehicles are. Guy there in the middle with his tripod. But this is a little bit more secluded area where I still got some cool views. You are officially at a fork in the road. That's the road. Came from Moab by way of Potash Road, 32 miles to here. The road is closed. That is to the Schaefer switchbacks and the Canyonlands. I think it's Needles Visitor Center. And then this way is White Rim Road. Permit required. I don't have a permit. I really wasn't planning on going down there, but I think I might just force it. See if I can get a internet connection, and I'll buy a permit real quick. I really only want to go to the Colorado River Overlook because that's just a cool place to hang out. It's kind of like a beach for me.
Well, I left my happy home to see what I could find out. I left my folk and friends with the aim to clear my mind out. Well, I hit the rowdy road, and many kinds I met there. Many stories told me all of the way to get there. Ooh. So on and on I go. The seconds tick the time out. There's so much left to know when I'm on the road to find out. Ooh. In the end I'll know.
This is a really cool area. So right there, that big one at the very end is the Dead Horse Point State Park Pavilion Overlook. And then you go back along that bluff back there, you got the campgrounds and other day use areas. Let's see. Next level down, right over there, you can see where all the roads kind of congregate. And you got that little slope thing, redstone. That's Thelma and Louise Point. You go across that way, and you see that little red butte sticking out. That's the end of Chicken Corners. And this is the White Rim. So you can kind of see the white along the rim where it sticks out there. That's where it gets its name, White Rim.
But on the way I wonder, through descending snow and through the frost and thunder. Listen to the wind come howl, telling.
Alright, so here's one of those things that's cool about off-roading and national parks and forests and all this stuff. The gate that was locked, closed earlier, is now locked open. So that's telling me they finished their maintenance and road work early for the day or for the week or period, and it's open all the way up. I mean, it's locked. I double checked it. It's locked open down there. So I'm just kind of chilling, enjoying the scenery and the weather, hoping to see someone come down it before I head up. If I could get up there, that opens up a whole nother area for me to explore. Although I don't have a lot of gas. I forgot to gas up before I came down here.
Being beat up and battered around, being sent out up and I've been shut down. You're the best thing that I've ever found. Handle me with care. Reputation's changeable, situation's tolerable, but baby you're adorable. Handle me with care.
I'm so tired of being lonely. I still have some love to give. Won't you show me that you really care?
Everybody's got somebody to lean on. Put your body next to mine and dream on.
I've been fobbed up and I've been fooled. I've been robbed and ridiculed in daycare centers and night schools. Handle me with care. Been stuck in airports, terrorized, sent to meetings, hypnotized, overexposed, commercialized. Handle me with care.
I'm so tired of being lonely. I still have some love to give. Won't you show me that you really care?
Everybody got somebody
To lean on.
put your body next to mine.
And dream on.
I've been uptight and made a mess, but I'll clean it up myself, I guess. Oh, the sweet smell of success. Handle me with care.
There's another world inside of me that you may never see. There's secrets in this life that I can't hide. Well, somewhere in this darkness there's a light that I can't find. Well, maybe it's too far away, yeah. Or maybe I'm just blind. Maybe I'm just blind. So hold me when I'm here, love me when I'm wrong. Hold me when I'm scared, and love me when I'm gone. Everything I am, and everything in me wants to be the one you wanted me to be. I'll never let you down, even if I could. I'd give up everything, if only for your good. So hold me when I'm here, love me when I'm wrong. You know me when I'm scared, you won't always be there. So love me when I'm gone. Love me when I'm gone. When your education x-ray cannot see under my skin, I won't tell you a damn thing that I could not tell my friends. Roaming through this darkness, I'm alive, but I'm alone. And part of me is fighting this, but part of me is gone. So hold me when I'm here, love me when I'm wrong. Hold me when I'm scared, and love me when I'm gone. Everything I am, and everything in me
can still remember how that music used to make me smile. And I knew if I had my chance that I could make those people dance, and maybe they'd be happy for a while. But February made me shiver with every paper I'd deliver. Bad news on the doorstep, I couldn't take one more step. I can't remember if I cried when I read about his widowed bride, but something touched me deep inside the day the music died. So bye-bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. And them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. Did you write the book of love, and do you have faith in God above? If the Bible tells you so. Now, do you believe in rock and roll? Can music save your mortal soul? And can you teach me how to dance real slow? Well, I know that you're in love with him, 'cause I saw you dancing in the gym. You both kicked off your shoes. Man, I dig those rhythm and blues. I was a lonely teenage Bronco buck with a pink carnation and a pickup truck, but I knew I was out of luck the day the music died. I started singing bye-bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, and singing, this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. Now for 10 years we've been on our own, and moss grows fat on a rolling stone, but that's not how it used to be. When the jester sang for the king and queen in a coat he borrowed from James Dean, and a voice that came from you and me. Oh, and while the king was looking down, the jester stole his thorny crown. The courtroom was adjourned. No verdict was returned. And while Lennon read a book on Marx, the quartet practiced in the park, and we sang dirges in the dark the day the music died. We were singing bye-bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, and singing, this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. Helter-skelter in the summer swelter, the birds flew off with a fallout shelter. 8 miles high and falling fast. It landed foul on the grass. The players tried for a forward pass, with the jester on the sidelines in a cast. Now the halftime air was sweet perfume, while the sergeants played a marching tune. We all got up to dance, oh, but we never got the chance, 'cause the players tried to take the field. The marching band refused to yield. Do you recall what was revealed the day the music died? We started singing bye-bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the no time left to start again. So come on, Jack, be nimble, Jack, be quick. Jack Flash sat on a candlestick, 'cause fire is the devil's only friend. Oh, and as I watched him on the stage, my hands were clenched in fists of rage. No angel born in hell could break that Satan's spell. And as the flames climbed high into the night to light the sacrificial rite, I saw Satan laughing with delight. The day the music died, he was singing bye bye Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. I met a girl who sang the blues, and I asked her for some happy news, but she just smiled and turned away. I went down to the sacred store where I'd heard the music years before, but the man there said the music wouldn't play. And in the streets the children screamed, the lovers cried and the poets dreamed, but not a word was spoken. The church bells all were broken. And the three men I admire most, the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost, they caught the last train for the coast. The day the music died, and they were singing bye bye Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. And them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. They were singing bye bye Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, this'll be the day that I die.
Woohoo! Let's see. Well, can't see stuff from here, but that's the long road we came in. That's the fork in the road down there that I showed you earlier, and then the switchbacks are all. And this narrow little canyon over here. But it's open. Woohoo!